seeing this ad, you may be thinking, how does Dream11 have so much money to sponsor the IPL and pay for such huge celebrities? We will answer this question along with the eternal question. क्या Dream11 pure luck का game है? या उसमें strategy और दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत पड़ती है? In this episode of the Indian Billionaires Co. Dream11 started in 2008 when Harsh Jain returned to India with an observation that fantasy leagues were a huge deal in the US. So he came back and experimented with a lot of ideas and officially launched the Dream11 app in 2012. By 2020, they had won the bid to sponsor the IPL for 222 crores. And we all know how big of a deal the IPL is in India. This meant that the traction on the app grew by leaps and bounds. Today, Dream11 is one of India's largest fantasy sports platforms with over 150 million users. Its parent company Dream Sports has companies such as FanCode, DreamX, DreamPay and DreamSet Go. But in such a relatively short span of time, how did it become so huge to sponsor the IPL? Dream11's business model is simple. Suppose you pay 30 rupees to play a Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings IPL match, you get 100 points as virtual money. Now from that 100 points, you have to make your team of 11 players. Of course, the better the player, the more points or money you spend on them. Like if you want to have Rohit Sharma or MS Dhoni in your team, you pay more. So you have to choose the other players wisely. And here's the catch. Even if you are a die-hard Mumbai Indians fan, you have to choose some players from Chennai Super Kings too. It has to be a maximum of 7 and a minimum of 4 players from each team. Once the toss happens, you get to make changes to your team based on who is playing. Now you enter the 30 rupees contest, but there are several others like you who have entered the same contest with different permutations and combinations of the Mumbai Indians and the CSK players. For this 30 rupees game that you enter on Dream11, there are 3 lakh participants or more playing the same game. After this, pretty much nothing is in your control. Based on the performance of the players you've chosen, you get points and payouts. The top 50 to 60% players get payouts from the 3 lakh or more participants. Since Dream11 organizes the contest, roughly 20% of the contest money collected goes to Dream11 as a commission. So let's do some simple math. Suppose 3 lakh participants pay rupees 30 each to join that contest, Dream11 gets 90 lakh rupees. So from that 90 lakh rupees, 18 lakh rupees is Dream11's cut. And the rest of the money is disbursed to players as payouts. And mind you, we are just talking about the 30 rupees entry fee here. Participants on Dream11 play matches worth thousands of rupees. So just imagine the kind of money Dream11 stands to make regardless of whether you win or lose. And this is also why it can spend on the IPL and use big names as brand ambassadors. It is worth noting that it raised $840 million from Alpha Wave, DST Global, D1 Capital, Redbird Capital and Tiger Global during financial year 2022. But isn't Dream11's model quite similar to betting, where the bookie gets money regardless of who wins? So how is Dream11 still legal in India? Chandresh Sankla filed a complaint with the Rajasthan High Court that stated that Dream11 amounts to gambling and that it shouldn't be legal in India. But the Rajasthan High Court dismissed the petition, relying on the judgments of the Punjab, Haryana and Bombay High Courts. The High Court said that the result of the fantasy game is not by chance or accident, but the skill of the participant influences the final result and outcome of the fantasy game. This case was even taken to the Supreme Court and the outcome was no different. Dream11's defense was that it takes analytic skills, strategy and historic knowledge of the game and players before you pick them and put them in a team together. While luck is definitely part of the game also depends highly on the knowledge of cricket, past performance of players and your positioning of them in a particular team. What's also different is that while betting, you place the bet on one team. But in Dream11, you have to make a team with a combination of players from 2 different teams. So no matter which team wins, your combination of players and how they have performed actually matters on Dream11. In spite of winning this case, the damage to Dream11 was already done. So they roped in Dhoni as their brand ambassador for a campaign with the tagline, Khelo Dimag Se, to alter the perception of the game. You would have also noticed that Dream11 ads always come with a disclaimer that it is highly addictive and you must play at your own discretion. That's because the possibility of getting addicted to Dream11 is way higher than gambling because of its low entry barriers. Dream11 charges you anywhere between 20 to 30 rupees to enter a contest. In comparison, a casino or a bookie will charge way higher to even entertain you. Additionally, they also offer practice contests where you can just play for fun and there's no winning or losing. And they also have free contests where you can play without spending any money while you stand a chance to win some money. When you win, you get a dopamine or happy hormone hit, and that makes you want to play even more. Even when you lose, the possibility of winning the next game and recovering your money is so exciting that you just keep on playing. And Dream11 only lets you withdraw money once you have 200 rupees. So you play again and again till you reach that amount. This is why more and more Indians are getting addicted to the app and are spending a lot of time on it. And there are also several YouTube channels that teach you strategy and give you advice on how to win on Dream11, which players should you choose, who is likely to do better on a particular pitch, and so on. They even have Telegram channels for Dream11 predictions. And there's also a conspiracy that Dream11 is filled with bots that win all the time and the money just goes back to Dream11. We're not saying this is true, but you never know. Dream11's gross revenue grew over 50% and it crossed the 4,000 crore mark in financial year 2022. But in the same financial year, the firm's profits shrank over 56% at 142 crore. Dream11 has been sponsoring the IPL for the past 3 editions and is also onboarding a host of celebrities and star cricketers as brand ambassadors. As a result, the advertisement and promotional expenses claim the largest share of Dream11's cost, which stand at 57.4% at rupees 2,158 crore. Since cricket is a huge deal in India, we associate Dream11 with cricket and the IPL, but it offers a wide variety of sports on the app, and this can help it increase its revenue in the current financial year. So it's unlikely that fantasy sports may ever come to a close in India. If this IPL season you feel enticed to try your luck on Dream11, you won't even find the app on Google Play Store. You have to download the APK from the Dream11 website. Because the Play Store has strict guidelines on apps that indulge into gambling directly or indirectly. So what are your thoughts on Dream11? Should it be banned or does strategy rule the game? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Mashable India for more. And that's a wrap.